All right, so we are here at the house. I'm gonna get the outside last for you. When I got here, the sellers were having some car issues, so I don't wanna be in their personal space while they're getting their car situated. So this is front door coming in, and you have a room right here off the front. Actually, I'm gonna take my shoes off. They have this one kind of set up as their office space. So screen here, desk and everything here. These are tall ceilings too, so probably a good foot higher than your normal 8-foot ceilings. Two really big windows right here. And a closet. So this could be a full normal room. There's a couple, just so you know, there's a couple of nails in the wall. And then over here, looks like they had, their stuff hung on the walls as well. Nothing major. And this would be the first bathroom. So the bathroom for that room. They would pretty much have their own dedicated bathroom, which makes for a really nice guest room. Shower looks really nice and clean. Shower head height is really nice. And then behind is going to be your linen storage, which is very deep. And then I'm gonna guess that this right here is closet for, coat closet. Also a pretty good depth. And this would be what was designed probably as a formal dining space. What I tell people is it's just space. You can use it however you'd like. So maybe an additional sitting area, whatever you would like to do. Sometimes people use this as an office. It wouldn't be enclosed with doors, but you could. Go right off to the right. This is going to be your mudroom and your access to your garage. Again, I'll get that in just a moment. I think they're jump starting her car. She was a little frazzled, so I just wanted to give her some space. And this is your laundry room. Good size. They have a rack for delicates, and then they put some little shelves up there. Those probably wouldn't stay, and then there's also this little guy to hang delicates as well. Tons of room. They have cats, and so there is a bunch of extra space here and an outlet. Sometimes people will put a deep freeze refrigerator kind of thing in there. And then this is going to be just like your under the stairs storage. That's lit. That's kind of nice. I kind of like when that under the stairs storage is tucked in here and it's not just another door out here. So you come through this archway and it leads into a really great sized kitchen. Breakfast nook or regular dining table, whatever you would want to put there. And a really nice sized living room. This couch is massive and it doesn't even feel like the room is tiny with this big giant couch here. They have this angled, but if it was straight, you would have plenty of room however you want to set that up. This is granite, and we have one outlet here, none on the side there. So 1, 2, 3 under this light, 4, 5, 6 outlets. That's a pretty good amount. And then it's lit under here which is on a switch. It's not like a battery operated, which is kind of nice for at nighttime if you just want to have that on. Electric stove. Let's see, this is vented out. So your microwave doesn't just recirculate air, it actually vents to the outside. And then this is your pantry, corner pantry, wood shelving, and they're pretty tall. You have a lot of room up on top for like big stuff, as well as on the bottom for your big stuff. So like air fryer, toaster oven, things like that. KitchenAid mixer. The sink is the stainless steel sink under mount, and this is like your 9-inch depth, so deeper than normal. Does have a disposal under here as well. This is just some distressing from these, probably are like the most used you know, cabinets. And there are 4 bar stools here with room for a 5th. If you were to get this height, they all tuck under. You could also get big ones that, you know, are taller and kind of don't sit necessarily under, but it's kind of nice that they can tuck under there. Let me get you a good view of this massive couch. So these are oversized cushions. I mean, each seat is basically the size of this ottoman, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this is a huge couch, and it's still, the room still feels a really good size. The fireplace is going to be wood burning. There's no key for gas. And then it's stone. And it looks like there's even an outlet. It's a blank face, but if you wanted to have power there or mount your TV there, I suppose that is an option. Some people don't like to put a TV above the fireplace because electronics above fire may not be the best idea, but it's your call, not mine. And then there's this little nook right here that is set up as like an office. I have seen a lot of people do really, really creative things with this little space here. Sometimes people use it as like a secondary butler's pantry and just put a door. If you wanted to use it as an office, it's a really good size. And then this is your primary. So king size bed. Tons of space over here. Great natural light as well. Overall, the house seems to be in really good shape. The most I've seen so far that would need to be done is like paint here and there. We've got a double sink vanity with drawers and doors. So sometimes you don't have drawers because, you know, your sink guts and everything, like you can't really have a drawer because the sink takes up that space, but they have drawers on either side of each sink and doors. Linen storage, I'm guessing. Yes. So that's 2 linen storages so far, 1 for each bathroom, which I only bring that up because I feel like nowadays houses don't get built with enough storage, but this one does. This is your walk-in shower, which looks to be in really great shape. They did an extra seal around the seat, which I love. You have the head that comes from the ceiling and then on the wall as well. And I think This can even magnet maybe to up there, or you can just like raise and lower the height. I'm not sure. There's two different things going on here. But this is a really nice size. And then we have a soaking tub. There's no jets. We have a private room for the toilet, and the door opens outward, so you don't have to squeeze past the door once you're in there for the door to close and all the things. Like, it opens outward, which is really nice. It's exhausted in there, and it's exhausted here. We have this line right here is just a little settlement crack in the sheetrock. It doesn't cause me concern for, biggest thing to be concerned about here is foundations. That doesn't necessarily cause me concern. Every house will have a little bit of settlement here and there. This one's fairly new, so big closet. Let me see if this, yep, this door's not swinging on its own. I like this, built-in shelves in the closet, and then it's 2 racks, 1 rack, and 1 rack. If you wanted to, you could get really creative with this space and do all kinds of built-in racks and shelving and all that stuff. This is a really nice size room. And then I'm going to pause this, stop this video, and get the upstairs and then the back and then the front. So I'll start a second video.